Hey y'all, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I have lots to take care of on my to-do list. So I'm going to be starting in my girls' room because it is bed wash day for them. So I'm going to be stripping down their beds, and I usually wash all of their bed sheets and pillowcases all together, and then I wash their comforters separately. Today's video is jam-packed full of all of the daily mom life motivation that you should need to get up and tackle your house. So there's not anything really specific about this video other than daily cleaning motivation. I'm just tackling everything that needs to get done today, and I'm also going to be sharing with you guys a weekly grocery haul and also a few clips of my kids playing with their bubble bazookas. These things are so awesome, and if you follow me on Instagram then you have already seen them, but I will have them linked below if y'all are interested in the bazookas. So I went ahead and changed out my girls' curtains. There was one panel of white ruffle curtains in here that I got from Target. They are the Pillow Fort brand, and so are these coral ones. I love Pillow Fort brand from Target. It's such good quality, and they have the cutest line, the cutest things. And if y'all have never shopped the Pillow Fort line from Target, I love how versatile it is. Basically, the decor can all go together. You can mix and match, and I absolutely love that. So we decided to go with the coral curtains because it matches the girls' bedding. They have like a groovy flower theme in their room, and there's little tiny coral flowers all over their comforters, so the curtains match so perfectly. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this laundry, and you are sure to leave this video motivated today. And if you're not subscribed, I would love to have you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I upload every single Monday, and lately I have not been uploading on Wednesdays, and that is because I broke my camera a while back and I have been filming on my phone, and my phone, you guys, does not fit on the top of my tripod, so I just feel like I get really awkward angles, and the lighting on my phone, in my opinion, is not that great. My camera always brightens up the room, and my camera, I just feel like it's just not the best quality. So I do apologize if you guys noticed a difference in my quality of my videos lately. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and vacuum up the girls' room, and then we're going to move into my room and make up my bed. I'm very excited to be decorating for summer in the next couple of weeks. I have lots of fun ideas planned, and I really want to add lots of fun colors and textures around my house. I'm going to be doing lots of yellows and blues, so definitely stay tuned for that. I'm also going to be finding some really pretty flowers for my front porch. In my spring video, I actually added some daffodils to my front porch, and they were so beautiful, but they have died, so we are on the hunt for some new flowers soon. If you're new around here, this is my girls' shared room. This is Arabella and Adeline's room, my 5-year-old and my 12-year-old, and I do have their room split in half, so this whole side is my youngest daughter's side of the room, and I have gotten a comment before saying that it looks really cluttered at the foot of the bed here, but this is literally where I have to keep all of her things, and I do use under the bed storage as well. But this little hook on the wall is where I just hang up her little dress-up clothes, and I honestly, in my opinion, do not think that I have too many up here. There's literally only like 2 or 3 dresses, and there was like 2 of the tutus and a hat and a little purse, and I don't think that it's too much stuff on there. It's not cluttered up, but this is where I keep all of her toys and just all of her things. And then on the other side of the room is my 12-year-old side of the room. She has her desk, and then I also have the girls' dresser over here with the TV on it and my oldest Xbox. So this is just works for us in this room, and I've tried really hard to make it super functional as well as super cute for them, a room that they would both enjoy. So now I'm going to go ahead and open up my package. This is actually my new Dossier perfumes, and they are my #1 favorite perfume company. They sell higher end perfumes for a much cheaper price tag. They have perfumes along the lines of Tom Ford and Chanel. They are called something else, but they smell exactly like the higher end perfumes. So for this month, I'm going to be trying out 2 of the perfumes. We're going to start with the Fruity Almond. So I actually have 3 top favorite perfumes by Dossier. It is the Citrus Neroli, the Ambery Saffron, and the Floriental Coconut. They smell so good, but I have never received a perfume by Dossier that I think stinks, but some of it is just not for me. The Fruity Almond smells amazing, and the one thing that I love about Dossier's perfume is that if you receive it in the mail and you decide that the scent is just not for you, then you can return it for a full refund, no questions asked. And it used to just be an online fragrance company, but you can check your Walmart, and not all of the perfumes are in Walmart, and they're not at every Walmart, but you can check your Walmart and see if Dossier is being sold in your store. So the Fruity Almond is one that I personally would not wear on a daily basis, but it smelled so good. The next one is the Powdery Coconut. So I love the Floriental Coconut, and the Powdery Coconut had more of like a powdery scent. It's really hard to explain, honestly. You guys would have to smell it yourself, but if you want to check out their coconut scents, I highly recommend the Floriental Coconut. It smells so good, and I wear that one so much in the summertime. So if you order a perfume from Dossier, it's going to come in a 50 milliliter bottle with a magnetic snap-on lid. I absolutely love these perfumes, and I can highly recommend them to you guys. Y'all can check my link down below in the description box if you want to order one today. So I was considering doing away with this big rectangle mirror just because I do feel like it's a little bit too big and loud in this space, and there's nowhere else for me to really put it. I've moved it around and it doesn't really look good anywhere else. If I had 2 windows on my wall, then I would just put it in between the windows, but I have 1 window in the middle of the wall and then my dresser on the other end of the wall, so that's just the best place that I have for it. But I was looking at some oval standing mirrors on Amazon, and I found some for like $70. And I've also seen some on Marketplace on Facebook. People are selling them for like $25 and $30, and I actually tried to get 2 of them, but they were already sold. So I'm kind of on the hunt looking for an oval mirror. I feel like it would look better in the space. It would be smaller, and I just feel like it would just overall complement the space better. And I do always get questions about my big mirror. It is actually from Walmart, and I bought it in store for about $100. My desk is definitely the catch-all in my room. I try to prevent putting things on my dresser because the TV is on it, and if we want to watch a movie, I don't want to have to move a million things at night. So everything just kind of gets piled up on my desk, and I really try to stay on top of keeping my desk decluttered because this is my workspace, and when I sit down to edit and my workspace is a mess, then it just gives me a headache. So I'm going to go ahead and vacuum, and at the end of the video, I'll head back in here and mop at the end of the day, but I'm about to head back to the laundry room and finish up the girls' laundry. It takes all day long to wash their bedding. I start with pillowcases and sheets, and then I wash one comforter, and then I wash the next comforter, and then I wash their fleece blankets, and any stuffed animals that need to be washed, I will wash those last. And I've been using the All detergent for my kids' clothes. It is hypoallergenic and fragrance-free and all of that because they have eczema and skin irritations. I actually tried to switch my girls to the Purex like me and my husband use, but Arabella, my 5-year-old, actually broke out into a really bad rash. She had hives all over her, so we had to switch back to the All. This is just by far the best. And my oldest, my 12-year-old Adeline, has always had eczema really bad, so I just have to be careful with the detergents I use and always go for something gentle. So I'm not going to be cleaning the boys' room today because my baby, my 1-year-old, is taking a nap. So I'm just kind of speed cleaning through the messes while he takes a nap. He does end up waking up before I finish this video because it is an all-day clean. I started it about the time that I laid him down for his nap. But whenever the toy box in my living room gets full, I just bring a laundry basket in here and I fill it up with some toys and I go and put it back away in their room. But since he's taking a nap, I just took the laundry basket and set it in front of their door. So when he wakes up, I can put all their toys back in their room where they go. Y'all, this tray that I have on my coffee table, it came from Goodwill for like $7 and I think it is so pretty. I love the design and the color of it. I just think it is so pretty, and I just put my big faux plant on it. And I always get questions asking if this plant is real, but if you look at it closely, you can clearly tell that it's an artificial plant. But it's just an artificial plant from Target, and the rope basket that it's in is from Amazon, and I just think it looks so pretty on my coffee table. So after I finish up here in the living room, we're gonna head into my kitchen and clean up in there, and then I'm gonna show y'all a really easy, delicious dinner idea.
The fact, phasing light, see it all bright. You were never right. Back to life, I apologize. Too soon to say I'm fine. Too soon to say I'm fine. Oh, I don't know what to say, what to do, how to make you.
The Mrs. Meyer's rainwater scent is my favorite for room freshener. It's just a really clean smell. It smells so good. Definitely check out the rainwater scent. I love it for hand soap as well as room spray. So I'm just going to go around my house and spritz it in every room. And yes, my kitchen is a nightmare. My dishes get like this every single day. It's insane. We're a family of 6, so the messes just pile up. Even if I'm cleaning throughout the day, there's just messes and messes back to back all day. But the biggest thing that gets me through that is not looking at it as just another mess. I look at it as in a grateful way that we have dishes to use, that I have children to feed, that I have a family to feed, that I have a house to clean. Instead of looking at it as just dishes and chores all day long, I just look at it as a blessing. I'm not saying that I enjoy cleaning and I enjoy the messes. What I'm saying is I just love this season of my life, this stage of motherhood, and I know that it's not going to be forever. This is just a chapter in my book of life, and there are so many things about motherhood that are just so exhausting, and I feel like sometimes I'm so tired to even remember special moments of the day. And this season of motherhood is just flying by, and there's so much of it that I just want to soak in. All these messes are going to be gone one day. They're not going to be forever, and I've just accepted that this is my life. This is my role. Taking care of my family is what I do.
Usually don't share any secrets.
Some of the dishes that just didn't fit in the dishwasher, it was pretty full. I'm just going to go ahead and hand wash those. I'm going to clean off my windowsill, get this dishwasher started and wiped down. It is constantly dirty with little sticky fingerprints. And I also just want to stop and quickly say that I was not planning to film this day, y'all. I just decided to because I had so much to do and I started to clean and I was like, you know what, let's go ahead and film today. So I'm not dressed the best. I don't look my best, but this is how I look realistically when I'm just having a cleaning house day and not going anywhere for the day.
The way that you make me feel, you wonder if I feel the same. The blood's rushing through your veins, and then when I say your name, bet I'm everything you see.
So I'm just going to let those dishes sit there and dry for a little bit and then I'll put those away. And in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and take the bubbles and the water guns and my kids' water bazookas and this egg chalk that we got for Easter and go ahead and put it all outside. It was a gorgeous day today. And anytime it's a gorgeous day, I always encourage my kids to go outside and play. So here in just a little bit, when I'm done cleaning, we are all going to go outside and spend a couple of hours playing. This is actually my new tray that I haven't showed y'all yet, but I found it on Amazon. I was looking for some kind of tray or stand for my diffuser because I hate it just sitting on the counter. It just looks really out of place and it bothers me so bad. So I got this little tray to kind of make it look a little bit more decorative. So I'm going to add my diffuser, a faux plant, and just make this little corner of my kitchen look a little bit more decorative. I found this little watering tin from Hobby Lobby and I thought I could use it on my tier tray, but I actually used it by my coffee bar at one point and now I have it over here on this little tray and it just looks so perfect here for the spring. And I'm just diffusing some apple scent in my kitchen. It makes my house smell so good. A lot of times I will use the brown sugar and apple oils and I'll mix those together for the fall, but in the spring and summertime I will just do apple and it just makes my kitchen smell super fruity. My trash is a little bit insane over here in the corner. There's actually a bunch of boxes that I need to crush down. There is a blue bag of diapers from the Diaper Genie, and so I'm going to go ahead and crush down all of these boxes so that my husband can just grab them and go. We do not have trash service where we live here. We didn't have it at our other house either. We actually have to pile our trash in the back of my husband's truck and take it off. So that's why it's just piled up here. I don't really have anywhere to put it until my husband takes it. But in the meantime, I just do my best with breaking down the boxes and doing what I can. So now I'm going to go ahead and vacuum up my kitchen and we are going to start some dinner. I actually keep 2 bed sets per bed so that whenever I'm washing the girls' sheets, I can go ahead and put on another sheet set if I need to. And this just saves a lot of time. So while their sheets are washing, their bedding is washing, I can go ahead and get their beds made up without having to just completely wait. But their blankets and pillowcases and all that were finished in the dryer. So I'm going to go ahead and put their pillowcases back on and get their beds made up. And then later on, we'll be adding their comforters when their comforters are finished in the dryer.
You were getting by some rum and cola. Wasn't brave enough yet just to talk to you. Not a smooth talker under pressure. Sweaty palms ain't making it much better. Something about you feels so special. Pretty other from the minute that I met you.
So for dinner, I'm making honey garlic baked pork chops, and I will have this recipe down below my description box so that y'all can just screenshot it if you want to try it out. But it was so easy and so delicious. So I'm just going to be searing the pork chops in the sauce in my saucepan, and then I'm going to pop those in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes.
Smoking outside, trying to get your attention. You make me
So these are the bubble bazookas that my kids have, and they love these things so much. They make giant bubbles, and instead of having to sit there and constantly blow the bubbles, all they have to do is dip it and squeeze. So I will link these below if you guys want to buy some for your kiddos. We love them. We ended up playing outside for most of the time that dinner was cooking, and then we had come back inside to eat, and then we went back outside for a little bit longer. So now the girls' blankets are completely done, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up in their room and get their beds back in order.
Not a smooth talker under pressure. Sweaty palms ain't making it much better. Something about you feels so special. Pretty up from the minute that I met you.
I don't usually mop my entire house in a day, but I needed to mop in my bedroom. It had just been a while. My floor looked pretty dusty, so I just went ahead and Swiffered in my bedroom. I'm also going to be Swiffering around in the kitchen. And lastly, I'm going to be sharing our weekly grocery haul. So this grocery haul was about $140. I typically spend about $230 a week, but I didn't have to purchase any meats this week since we already had a stock in the freezer. I love to get this vanilla latte iced espresso coffee. It's already creamed and everything. All I have to do is pour it, and it is so good. I picked up some more coffee creamer, some apple juice. I got some stuff for tacos and fajitas. And then I got this fajita seasoning mix, the great value kind. Is so affordable. I got some regular lettuce for sandwiches. I picked up 2 10-packs of some tortillas, and then I get these for my 1-year-old. He loves those. And then I got some more applesauce. I always get 2 gallons of milk because we go through it so fast. These mozzarella sticks are so good. And then I just get this marinara sauce and I heat it up on the stovetop. And it's such a really good appetizer to do at home. I got some strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, tomatoes, instant pudding for the kiddos, some honey ham for sandwiches, some spaghetti sauce, 2 jars of that, and then 2 jars of Alfredo and 2 bottles of syrup. And then I got some fruit and yogurt cereal and 2 boxes of the French Toast Crunch cereal. Those are my 2 favorite cereals. But we do still have some foods in the pantry and in our fridge and in our freezer. These are just some top-up groceries for the week. Some weeks I have to spend more when we need meats, but this week I didn't have to buy any meats since we did have chicken and pork chops and all kinds of meats stocked up, thankfully. Last but not least, I'm finally getting the girls comforters on the beds and their beds completely made up. And then I'm going to show you guys all of the afters from the entire video, every room that I cleaned today. Thank y'all so much for watching today's video. I appreciate you guys being here, and thank y'all so much for supporting our family. I really enjoy creating content for you guys to watch, and it's beneficial to me as well. I hope y'all found today's video motivational, and I'll see y'all in my next one.